Benny was not an ordinary rabbit. While most rabbits in the forest were content with playing in the meadows and nibbling on fresh greens, Benny had a dream to be the fastest runner in the entire forest. But there was a problem. Benny was much smaller than the other rabbits his age. His legs were shorter, and he often stumbled while running. Every time he tried to race with his friends, he would always finish last. "Maybe running isn't for me," he mumbled one day, feeling disheartened. The other animals in the forest weren't kind about it either. "You'll never be fast, Benny," laughed the sly fox Jasper. "You're too tiny." "Why don't you just stay near your burrow and play safe?" said Millie, a proud squirrel known for her speed. Even Benny's own family was doubtful. "Benny, you don't have to be the fastest," his mother said gently. "Rabbits are good at many things. Why not focus on something else?" But Benny didn't want to focus on something else. He knew he could be fast if he just worked harder. He refused to give up. One day, while practicing his running alone, Benny met an old, wise tortoise named Tobias. Tobias had once won a legendary race against a hare, and his wisdom was respected by all. "Why do you look so sad, little one?" Tobias asked. "I want to be the fastest, but everyone says I can't," Benny admitted. Tobias smiled. "Do you think I won my race because I was the fastest?" Benny tilted his head. "Number, but you were smart and never gave up." "Exactly." Tobias nodded. "Speed alone doesn't win races. Perseverance, strategy, and belief in yourself do. If you truly want this, I will help you train." Benny's eyes lit up. "Really?" "Really," Tobias said, "but it won't be easy." And so, Benny's journey began. Tobias taught Benny many things. "Strength doesn't come from size," Tobias said one morning. "It comes from effort." He made Benny run every day, not just in the open meadows, but also through the tricky parts of the forest over fallen logs, up steep hills, and even through slippery mud. At first, Benny struggled. He slipped, stumbled, and felt exhausted. But Tobias never let him quit. Again, Tobias said each time Benny failed. Benny ran every morning before the sun rose and every evening when the fireflies danced. His legs grew stronger, his jumps became higher, and his speed increased. One evening, while resting after a long run, Benny overheard the forest animals talking about an upcoming Grand Forest Ration annual competition where the fastest animals competed. The winner would be crowned the fastest in the forest. "This is it," Benny thought. "This is my chance." He rushed to sign up, but when the other animals saw his name on the list, they laughed. "Benny, running in the Grand Forest race?" Jasper smirked. "That's cute," Millie said, "but this race isn't for slow bunnies." Even some of the elder rabbits whispered among themselves. "Poor little Benny," one said. "He's going to embarrass himself." Benny heard them all, but instead of feeling sad, he remembered Tobias's words, "Never give up." He trained harder than ever. The night before the race, Benny sat under a tree, nervous. Tobias approached him. "Tomorrow is your big day," Tobias said. "Are you ready?" Benny sighed. "I've trained so hard, but what if they're right? What if I can't win?" Tobias chuckled. "Winning isn't just about crossing the finish line first. It's about proving to yourself that you gave it everything. No matter what happens, you have already won by never giving up." Benny smiled. "I won't give up." The morning of the Grand Forest race was electric with excitement. Animals of all sizes gathered around to watch. The competitors lined up. Jasper the fox, Millie the squirrel, Bruno the deer, and many others. Benny, the smallest of them all, took his place at the starting line. A great owl, the judge of the race, raised his wing. "On your marks, get set, go." The race began. As expected, the bigger, stronger animals shot ahead. Benny started slow, just as Tobias had taught him. "Don't waste all your energy at the start," Benny reminded himself. "Pace yourself." The race route was long and difficult. It twisted through the dense forest, over rocky paths, and up steep hills. By the halfway point, some of the faster animals were beginning to slow down. Jasper was leading, but he looked tired. Millie was struggling with the rough terrain. Benny, however, was still running strong. His training had prepared him for this. As they approached the final stretch, Jasper and Millie were neck and neck. Benny was right behind them. The crowd cheered loudly. "Go, Benny, go!" Jasper glanced back and sneered. "You'll never pass me, Bunny!" He pushed himself harder. Millie tried to speed up but tripped on a tree root. Benny leaped over her and kept going. With the finish line in sight, Benny remembered everything Tobias had taught him. He focused, dug deep, and sprinted with every ounce of strength he had left. Step by step, he caught up to Jasper. Jasper panicked and tried to go faster, but he was already exhausted. Benny, with his well-paced training, surged ahead. With one final, powerful leap, Benny crossed the finish line first. The forest erupted in cheers. Benny won! He did it! Even Jasper, out of breath, couldn't believe it. Tobias approached Benny with a proud smile. "You never gave up," he said. Benny beamed. "I never gave up." From that day on, Benny wasn't just the fastest rabbi, was a symbol of determination, proving that no matter how small you are, hard work and perseverance can make you a winner. Moral of the story: never give up, no matter what others say. Believe in yourself, work hard, and success will follow.